Good morning, Neverland. Welcome to the Sea Files, folks. Yes, I'm incognito. I'm in the dark today, hiding in the shadows, so that the secret government agencies can't find me. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's it. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. No, it's just too early in the morning to see my face, and I did want to make a video. So here we are, driving in the dark, hiding from the government because it's dark, right? No, it's just too early. Anyway, let's get on with it, folks. So, do you know how I know that we haven't fully pulled our heads out of our collective sandboxes yet? What, did you think I was going to say something else? You dirty-minded people. Anyway, yeah, we haven't pulled our... Whoa, slow down there, bud. My goodness. Done passed up a 500 horsepower muscle car. Anyway, that's all right. The cops around here, they hide, they wait. I see these folks get pulled over every once in a while. He's making a left turn. He's going to take a country road. Anyway, so here's the thing, folks. I'll give you an example of the gaslighting and the Jedi mind trick that the corporations and the government people play on us. So everybody runs out and gets credit cards. You know, it's a big deal. And if you can get that gold card or that platinum, now you're something, man. You are really something. Get that gold or that platinum card in your wallet. Woohoo! Done made the big time with that gold card, I tell you what. But when you look at the fine print of them lawyers, how did the lawyers write so small? You got to get a microscope out to read that lawyer language. But anyway, in that fine print, it tells you that they're going to charge you 29.99% interest on any purchase you make on that credit card. Folks, 29.99%. Now that is a 0.01% away from a 30% interest rate. Okay? So you might as well just round up and say 30% interest. 30% interest on every purchase. All right? Now, think about this. They tell you, if you use our card, you'll get incentives. You'll get airline tickets. You'll get airline mileage. What do they call it? Airline mileage points or whatever it is. They have a marketing way of saying it that's very convincing to people. So they're charging you 30% on your card every time you make a purchase, but they're giving you back 0.5% or maybe 0.3% on your card. Now, folks, look, I'm no math whiz. I'm not a mathematician. I didn't even do that well in math in school. But even I can figure that math out. It don't work. You're losing money on that deal, folks. But how many people go around saying, but I get incentives on my credit card. I get airline mileage. Here's the other one that I laugh at. I pay it off every month. I use my card and I pay off my purchase every month so I don't get charged that interest. Right. Yep. Every month you pay it off, huh? Yeah. I guarantee you, the vast majority of you folks that buy into the credit card hype are making minimum payments at 30% interest. I guarantee you are. You can say you pay it off every month all you want. You can Jedi trick yourself all you want, but the reality is the vast majority of people out here today are not paying it off every month. Look, we just got well, I'll just put it this way. We got a car. We have a car in the shop on a car repair bill that's in the thousands of dollars. Okay, multiple thousands. Okay, more than 5, less than 10. Okay, we'll put it in between there. All right. So, am I sweating it? Am I saying, oh, well, I'm gonna have to go get that $10,000 credit union on a limit on a credit card so I can get my car fixed? I'll just throw the plastic down and then I'll just pay it off at the end of the month, right? No, it'll be those minimum payments at 30% interest, and those minimum payments will go on for a long time, right? But what did we do? Nope, we parked that car in the garage and said we're saving up the amount of money that we need to put it in the garage and get it fixed, right? Put it in the shop and get it fixed. It has a misfiring engine. Nope, not spark plugs or anything like that. I had 2 different mechanics look at it, and both of them came to the same conclusion. It's either a rebuild or a new engine. Rebuild was about $1,200 less than purchasing a new engine and putting a whole new engine in it. And I opted to put a new engine in because I was thinking, you know what? A rebuild may or may not last, right? Because if you're going to rebuild the top part of the engine and you're leaving the bottom part of the engine intact, you're just looking for trouble down the road again. But a brand new engine comes with a warranty and all that. Oh, heck yeah, I'm doing that. And it's cheaper than a new car, and it's cheaper than the vast majority of used cars are out there. And this car is in great shape. It's got a good strong transmission in it that's working great. The body still looks brand new, and it's worth putting an engine in. So that's how you think economically. I'm not getting charged 30% interest on that repair. We save up the money. It's called an emergency fund. And you save it up, and you know what my credit card is? $10,000 sitting in a money market account. That's my $10,000 credit card. That's how I did it. So now I got a car repaired. Okay, fix it. And the poor mechanic, he's thinking that he's going to get total panic on the phone when he was talking with me. And he's being apologetic. And I told him, dude, just order the engine. Let me know when you need me to pay you for the engine. So you can order it. And let's just go on from there. We got this. Just go ahead and stick the engine in there. I think he was in shock. Because people don't do that. Most people panic. Why? Because they're so deep in debt, they can't even breathe at 30% interest. Not to mention bank loans, car loans. My goodness, folks. Car loans? How much are you guys paying on car payments? Seriously? You know what? Bought this with cash. Can't do that. You can't do that. You can do it if you have a mind to do it. We're still being gaslighted. We're still being ripped off. We're still being Jedi mind tricked by these corporations and the government, ripping us off and then hiding the rip-off. I'll give you an example. During COVID, the government was putting out checks, right? They were giving checks. COVID checks, right? Oh, we're going to help you out. We told you to go home. Yeah, you can't work or whatever unless you're working from home. So we're going to give you some checks, incentive checks or whatever they were called. I can't remember what they were called. So you can see my face now. Geez, I can't hide from the government anymore. Anyway, So come to tax time, see the tax man. Can you hear that Beatles song in your head already? Tax man. Anyway, you go see the tax man, and guess what the government wants back from you? Hidden in the extra taxes is all that money that they gave you during COVID, and you're paying it back. Nothing comes free from the government, folks. There's always strings attached. And so now there's all these commercials out there telling you that you're dumb, or literally they say this in the commercial. They call you dumb or stupid in the commercial. I've seen them, and I mean, everybody's out there touting this thing. So you can get $6,400 from the federal government, and you're dumb if you don't go do it. Really, I'm dumb if I don't. Okay, I got you. Have you read the fine print? What do they want from you after they give you? Do they own your rear after they give you the $6,400? Are they going to want that back when you file your taxes? There's always a string attached, folks. It's a subsidy. Well, a subsidy for what? I mean, what do you mean a subsidy? That's how they advertise it. The government never gives anything away to you for free. Trust me. Unless they're trying to get you to vote for them. But then, guess what? After they get elected and they get back in office, they're going to want their money back. I'll double dog guarantee you. All right, here's another one. Let's see. We talked about taxes, and we talked about the government giveaway, and there was something else in my mind. Anyway, the whole point of the video is think beyond the advertising. Think beyond the Jedi mind tricks. I was watching a video driving this morning, or listening to a video as it was playing. And this was a video on he's a cyber expert. So I'm talking about being cyborgs, right? And he was saying, all right. He was saying that we're already cyborgs because we're attached to our cell phone. And he literally said this. He said this, his very words. He said, if you... Hold on. I shouldn't be having allergy situations. Anyway, he said, if you detach yourself from your phone, you cease to exist. Basically. His words. He said, people don't exist without their phones anymore. Don't exist without their phones. Now, folks, I have left my phone at home and driven off before and gone, oh my goodness, I forgot my phone. I'm still here. I didn't go into a puff of smoke and disappear. I didn't cease to exist without my phone. All right? So this is the Jedi mind trick. Now, he was saying, why does anybody want to go to a movie theater when you can watch it at home? Watch the movie at home. He was talking about how Netflix came in and all this. And, and he gave all these reasons why people really don't want to go to movie theaters. And I'm thinking to myself, here's the Jedi mind trick. You really don't want to go to a movie theater. You don't want to go to a movie theater. You don't want to go to a movie theater. I don't want to go to a movie theater. That whole Star Wars Jedi mind tricks crap. This is what they're doing to you, or trying to do to you. Convince you that you really don't like things that you like, or you really don't want to do things that you want to do, or you really don't believe things that you do believe. Bring it up a little bit more. sure I get it all the way into the garage. There we go. Um, you really don't want to believe things that, and so this is like the Jedi mind trick that they do. And pretty soon you start believing them. They start convincing you through the mind manipulation tricks that they do in advertising and all of this and the videos, and then you start believing this garbage. Um, and they know if they do this over and over and over and over and over again, that you'll buy into it. Just like well, you have to call me by my preferred pronoun. Really? Now, whoever talked that way 10 years ago? It's a recent development. But how many people are buying into that? Because of the Jedi mind trick, right? The gaslighting. So, just, look, folks, the whole thing is, don't let them control your mind. Don't let them tell you what to think. Be an independent thinker. Think independent of the social engineering that is being foisted upon our society. Okay? Think beyond that. Do your own analysis. Don't be afraid to believe what you believe. If you believe that God made male and female and that's it, which is what I believe, then don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And use the pronouns you want to use. Say what you want to say. And stop letting these social engineers dictate to you how you're supposed to speak. That's nonsense. So, anyway, I think you got the gist of the video. They play tricks. They rip us off. They, here's the thing. Let's go full circle back to the credit card. When it comes to the credit card thing and the 30% interest, people have become so ingrained that you take a credit card away from people and they think their life is going to end. They literally don't believe that they're able to survive without a credit card. This is how ingrained this thing has become in their head. It's all mental. It's just all mental. Now, the point of that is that is a mind manipulation. Okay, that's a form of mind manipulation. You can survive without a credit card. You actually can, and you can survive without credit. Believe it or not, I do it. But the thing is that, and there's hundreds of thousands of people in America that have dumped credit cards. They don't take loans. They don't use debt, and they're living just fine. So, as a matter of fact, they're better off than the people who have the credit cards and use debt. That's the point. So, when we break free from the mind manipulation or mind control, then they can't control us. And so, when the social credit scores start coming in, the people who are still buying into the gaslighting concerning the credit cards, oh, look, you can swap, you can pay us 30% interest and we'll give you back 0.5%. Isn't that a great deal? And people go, oh, yeah, that's a great deal. Those people are the people who will buy into the social credit score system, thinking it's a wonderful thing, a great deal, because their mind has already been conditioned to believe it. Think about that. Everybody have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time on the C-Files.